YouTube, Buffalo Perch Killer, coming to you from the Perch Cave. Alright, I've been doing some work. I got those, what are these things called? Fishing butlers from Captain Bob's. Pole butlers, whatever they're called. I got them from Captain Bob's. Remember, you ain't fishing if you ain't been to Captain Bob's. But, I got them hung up on the wall now. I used to have all the poles hung like that. So what I'm gonna try to do now is hang them all like this. They're easy to get off and take with you. You know, they're already ready to go inside the car. We got two here. They're on the pole butlers. I got three here that are on the pole butlers. Like I said, they're real easy to get on and off. Take it off just like this. Put it right back on the hook. So I thought that was pretty neat. This is the Perch Killer whipping stick. Haven't taken it out yet, but I do got it ready. I put some new 6-pound, what is that, low visibility, green something. A string, actually, line on it. So that sucker's ready to go. We went to Alcott, hit that big 0 last week, but we got a lead on some perch. So what we're gonna do is, me and the river rat boys, we're gonna go after them perch. I call us the river rats because that's what we are. We live in the city and we live on the river. But I'm gonna take this out tomorrow. It's a beautiful reel, ain't it? Forest green, 10-foot 6 Shimano 6-pound test. I'm gonna take this tomorrow perch fishing, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a perch rig off of this one. I'm gonna keep this hooked up with a perch rig all day long. That's fishing off the bottom. I got it somewhere. Here it is right here. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the perch rig. You got one hook there. And one hook there. It's a sinker on the bottom. So that's how I'm gonna fish that. I'm gonna fish this tomorrow with a perch rig off the bottom. But I wanted to take another pole. I like to take 2 poles. It's that noodle rod that I bought. This is a fun pole, man. And it's sexy as hell too. It's a beautiful pole right there. I fish with this one and I fish with this. That's a 10-foot. And I fish with this 10-foot. They both got 8-pound test on it. This is what I fish with the pier with these two here. So I'm gonna leave those with that 8-pound test. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna keep that like that. This the Perch Killer, the whipping stick for the Perch Killer. I'm gonna keep that with that 6-pound test. That's gonna be my perch rod. I'm not gonna change it. 6-pound test. I'm gonna fish the bottom off a perch rig. So I came up with a bright idea because I don't have this pole here. Is my Berkeley 12-foot pole. It broke on me a couple of years back. I don't want to mess with it anymore, so I retired it. But I don't want to mess with that. I'm going to leave that there. I'm really not going to take the chance to fish with that either. These 2 9-footers. These are 2 9-footers. I think both of them are 9. I'm pretty sure they are. I got a 9-foot steelhead pole right there. But I'm going to leave that alone. So what I did was call myself going to get a crappie pole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that crappie pole up with 4-pound test. You know, I'm trying to get like the Crappie King. He's got some phenomenal poles, and I'm trying to get my pole game up there. Suggest you all do. Go to Captain Bob's, man, and you can find what you're looking for. But what I did was, I went and got another crappie pole. It's my, let me see, I bought this one, 2, 3. I got that catfish pole. It's my 5th pole in the last month, I guess. But anyway, let me show you what I'm going to do. It's right here. This is a bad pole. It's a 10'6" ultralight. Let's see if you can see that. It's a Daiwa. Man, this is a bad pole. It's a 10'6", 2 to 8 pound line. Brand new. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this thing up. Oh, what happened to my music? Alright, so yeah, this is a Daiwa. And what I got to pair it up with, this is a Fluger. Yeah, a Fluger reel, ultralight. I'm gonna put some 4-pound test on this thing. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna pair that Fluger with this Daiwa, with that Daiwa pole. It's a badass pole, man. I don't know how to focus with this stupid camera. It's a badass pole. I don't know if you can see how it glows. This damn thing has got some little fancy stuff to it. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna set this up for crappie, pretty much. Even though I'm gonna fish tomorrow for perch with it, but I'm gonna set it for crappie. I got some 4-pound string that I'm gonna put on there. I got a Theo stick bobber that I'm gonna use. I like the wood with the wood pole. I like this because it's got that wood reel, so all the stuff is matching. You know how I do with these poles, man. I put a lot of thought into this. I got the ties and the beads right there. Got the bobber. So let's go ahead and put this thing together and show you how to set up a crappie pole. I met a guy today at the store when I went to pick this thing up. Let me tell you the story how I got this damn pole. I picked it up and couldn't put it down, man. I'm gonna let you see what it costs. I don't like doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a $59 pole, 60 bucks. So the guys called me, the Crappie King called me and said we didn't have any luck with the salmon at Alcott. I got some word that the perch are coming in, and they're catching 11 to 12-inch perch offshore here in the city. So we decided to go fishing in the city. Let me start working on this pole while I'm telling you this damn story. He told me about the damn, what's the name? So me and Bass Assassin went out shopping. Bass Assassin went and got a salt lick. Let's see, might work right there. The Bass Assassin went and got a salt lick. While he was looking at that, I'm looking at the damn poles and saw this damn thing, picked it up and couldn't put it down. And I went on and did my shopping. Man, I had about 4 packs of jigs. I had these really neat reel covers. I had 2 of those. I had a big, huge bag of split shots, a $9 bag of split shots. But you know, I got all that stuff. This is a Daiwa Acrylite pole. It's 10'6". The rod features a high-performance graphite blank with aluminum oxide guides, stainless steel hood reel seat, and a natural cork grip with a hook keeper. Basic shit, but it's really nice. But anyway, so I had all that stuff. I'm getting ready to pay for it. But I'm thinking, man, I got jigs. I got split shots. I got everything that I had that I was going to shop for. So I figured that when I ring it up, if it came anywhere close to the price of the pole, I'd be better off getting a pole because I already had this reel. And sure enough, that stuff came up to $44, $45 or something. It's $10 less than a pole. So I put it all back and got the pole. This pole is super light, man. I bet you. They don't tell you how much these poles weigh. This pole, you guys got to understand how this thing feels. It's gonna be really nice. Here, look at that. Look at that reel. It's gotta look good, huh, guys? That's a nice setup. You gotta have a pole for the type of fish. You can't fish with just one pole. Even the professionals, you see those guys on the boat, they got 6 or 7 poles on a damn boat with them. Alright, so this is 4-pound test. This is going to be super light. Light pole, light reel, light line, super sensitive bobber. That's how we're going to do it. Fish ain't even going to know what hit him. But, yeah, so I put all the stuff back and got the pole, man. I figured that, treat myself to a pole after a long hurt. I just finished the job up. Pole didn't kill me. I would have spent the money any damn way. So I ended up getting a pole. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to fish with a bobber with this one tomorrow, and I'm going to fish the bottom with this one here. One pole at a time, obviously, but I'll set this one up and probably jig with the guys. Tomorrow should be a very adventurous day of fishing. To my knowledge, the minnows are running again in Buffalo. So I'm going to get up at 6, go snatch up the jigger, and hit the foot of ferry. Let's see if we can get some minnows. Then we're all gonna meet up. Supposedly me, Jigga, I know the Bass Assassin, he's going. Crappie King, he's going. Perch Killer might show up. Old School Charles, you guys heard me speak of him before. He's the one that located them. I don't know if he's gonna be there or not, but oh man, this is a nice setup. Should be a full lineup of guys. We all go. I know me and Jigger plan on filling the bucket up. That's how we get down. That's how we do it. This thing takes, it says it right here on the reel if you don't know. 4-pound test, 115 yards. And that spool is 130 yards, so I can fill 2 spools up off of that one thing there. Getting close. Getting close. And this is smooth right here, guys. Check this. I think that's as much as I'm going to put on there. Alright, what I'm going to do now, I just started this the other day, is I'm going to go ahead and lock this down in the spool so this line doesn't get away from me while I'm doing everything else. I had some bad experiences. You guys seen me one time in one video lose it, so I don't want to do that again. So I got the line locked down so I don't lose control of the line. And I figure, let's see. Cut it about that long. Get that out of here. Oh, this is a light pole, guys. Light, light, light. Yeah, so I hope we're successful with these fish tomorrow. I'm not 100% because it's just hearsay that they're there. If they're not, they're probably going to end up going to Alcott. I'm going to go to work if they're not there. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm taking off work again. I hate doing it. I just finished up with the job, but I left my tools on the job. I didn't get them off yet. Alright.
Everybody knows just where to go when there's better to get. And everybody still drowns up that same old hell. Their first kiss. Old man Wilson, you still don't know his backfield is the party spot.
Alright, so I got that all set. So next step is to put the bead and tie on before we put the bobber on. Oh Jesus, I need a hook. Yeah, I actually got a special hook for this too. I actually got a special hook for this. Oh, that's the wrong one. I got these hooks from Captain Bob's, called Mr. Crappie. You ain't fishing unless you're going to Captain Bob's, man. I'm telling you, these things are cold red hooks. They're called Mr. Crappie hooks. The fine wire hooks allows the bait to swim better and longer. Cam action hook rotates towards the pressure, meaning when you set the hook, the hook rotates and turns inside the fish's mouth. It's got a really long shank on it. I don't know if you really can see it. The blood red color. It actually looks like a big turn hook is what they are, if you're familiar with the turn hooks. Alright, let's get this bead on here. Let's see. Guys, the channel's doing good, but I'm starting to notice that we got a lot of subscribers and we got a lot of visitors. Man, if you guys like the channel, I really appreciate it if you do subscribe. That way you can stay current on all the videos. I got a ton of videos planned. I don't want to give away what I'm going to do, but I got some good videos planned for us, man. Got some challenges, some other things we're going to be doing. Alright, with this tie, before I get too far, you slide it through the little tube of the tie, and you slide the tie up. Do not slide the tie down. If you slide the tie down, then the tube is stuck above the knot. You don't want to do that. I used to do that earlier on, but I've done these so many times. So what you want to do is you want to slide the string up off the tube, take the tube off, throw that away, tighten this string down. You don't have to tighten it down crazy now, but tighten it down. Alright, yep. Alright, let's go ahead and tighten it down now. Take this thing, pull it pretty tight and snug. It's 4-pound test, so I gotta really tighten it up. See there? It doesn't even want to move, so that's good. After you get that done, what you want to do is, I'm going to do it one more time. Really get it tight. You don't want to let this thing dangle. These ends, you want to cut these off, these tag ends. You want to cut them off. You want to get this thing snug, and that's pretty good. And you want to cut the tag ends off. The purpose of a slip bobber is that you can change the depth of your bobber. You can fish from 10, 15, 20 feet down and still have the I'm missing something. Still have you'll still be able to cast. You'll still be able to reel your bobber all the way up to your pole tip and cast out. The tie will be down inside your reel. So I'm going to cut this now pretty close. Yeah, that's not cutting it. Let's see. You want to cut that really close so it's just a knot. So that's pretty close right there. So now you just got a green knot. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a knot. So now your next step is to get that bead on there. This is how you set up a slip bobber. Alright. Now you got the bead on there. What the bead does is it stops the bobber. That knot, sometimes with different slip bobbers, you might have something that has a tube. And you have this kind here. Let me set this down for a second. Got all kinds of slip bobbers. This one here, this is what I use for crappie and perch and stuff like that. This is a thill bobber. This thing is super light, handcrafted, very, very, very light wood. Everything with this whole setup is light. Look at that damn bobber matches the damn pole. I'm telling you, well, I'm good with that. But this thing is light. It is not a tube. It's just a small hole. Other kind of slip bobbers. These are foam slip bobbers. I'll take one out of here. And these slide on your thing. And these are very sensitive too. These are all for crappie right here, the ones I'm showing you. I don't have another one. Yes, I do. This is a bigger one. It's also a slip bobber. Slides up and down your line. Those are the regular kind. This one here is more advanced. Jigga taught me how to fish with these. The Calico King. These things right here, the Calico, are so finicky that this bobber right here floats. When it starts to sink down, you know you got a fish. Some of those fish are so finicky. They feel any resistance. You see how that stops at the thing there? That's how it stops right there at the knot. I wonder if I should put a swivel on here. You know what? I'm going to put a swivel on it. Alright. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to put some split shots on here. That thing's so light, one big split shot should do it. But we'll find out what we get in the field if I need another to make it stand up. And you know what? I'm gonna put one big one and one small one on. Pretty good at guessing the weight on this thing because I'm used to using them. So I'm gonna take one big split shot and one small split shot and put it on there. And the split shot I'm not gonna put way down where the hook is at. Hopefully the way I'm setting this up with the presentation that I'm doing, I'll catch the most fish tomorrow. Because the fish will see everybody else's stuff and won't see mine. Take the time to prepare and set the stuff up properly. You got a better chance of catching some fish. Alright, what I'm going to do now is put this hook on here. I want to get out of there. Alright. Alright, so that's it. Let's see. That's it, right? I didn't forget anything. Oh, I forgot I got that thing cinched. Alright, so that's the slip bobber. Right now it's set at about 3 feet. Raised up to 4 feet. So it slides up and down. Sweet, sweet, sweet setup. So that is my new Calico Killer. That's what we're going to call this one. That's the Calico Killer. And that's the Perch Killer above my head up there. But we're going to take both of these out tomorrow and see what they do. We're going to fish the Perch Killer on the bottom. And we're going to fish this Calico Killer on the top with the bobber. Alright. Hope this has been an informative video for you guys that don't know how to fish with slip bobbers. They're a lot more effective fishing different, especially with calico, because you got to find the depth that they're at. Or if you want to suspend your bait right above the bottom, you want to find out the depth of the bait. This thing will stand up when it's floating in the water, but when it hits the bottom, it'll lay down. So what you want to do is you want to locate the bottom. They come up about 6-8 inches, something like that, right above the perch's head. Get you a live minnow in there, man. Hook that sucker through the nose, hook him through the bottom lip. You really want to drive him crazy, hook him through the tail or something like that. But perch hit from the head. You always want to remember that perch hit from the head, so you have better chances to hook him somewhere in the bottom lip or something, or through the nostrils or something, or even through both eyes. All that stuff works for perch. But we're going to get in them tomorrow, and we should get some good videos. But you guys keep watching. I got a lot of videos planned for us. Like I said, the ones that do watch, try to subscribe. You know, let's get these subscriptions up so we all can get together. And I got a lot of stuff planned for us. Today is Thursday. I'm going to be off work until Monday. I start another project Monday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish every day. I got something really special planned for Saturday. So Saturday, guys, we're going to go out and we're going to do some crazy fishing. Man, this guy's on TV fishing for damn frogs with a fishing pole. Hold on, look at him. He's using a fishing pole to catch frogs. Crazy. But that's the setup. Two split shots. Bead, steel bobber, matching pole. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But Perch Killer's on his job, guys. With your help and support, We'll be able to get a lot more fishing spots planned out. Hey, the Perch Killer's hats. Look, let me get closer here so y'all can see these hats. Some nice hats. I love my hats. Look at there, they go Captain Bob's. You ain't been fishing unless you go to Captain Bob's. Look at the bass joints. Zoom. More bass. You know it. Gotta have the Bills hats. Gotta have the Bills hats. Alright, so tomorrow, gonna see you on the lake. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get down there to the Erie Basin Marina in the city of Buffalo, and we're gonna see what we can do about getting at these perch. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a couple hours sleep. Get this pole set up, get you next to the door and everything ready to go. And I'll see you guys on the lake tomorrow. We're actually fishing in the lake. We're not gonna be fishing in the river tomorrow. We're gonna be, we're fishing. We're fishing in the lake tomorrow. Fishing in Lake Erie. So that's where we'll be. All right, Perch Killer out.